Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to Tony the Technician channel, and today we're going to be going back into the Amazon tool deals and checking out some of the tools that I found for this week. These are going to be either tools that are on sale, tools that even at their full price I believe to be good deals, and tools I find interesting and would like your guys' input on. So first up on today's list is a Draper set. This is a scraper, hook and pick set. So you're going to kind of get a variety of a little bit of everything, and it comes in an EVA foam tray. It's a 9-piece set for $27.69. That's $3.08 a piece. It's got 4.5 stars at 87 ratings. So Draper is one of those companies that a lot of times you'll find either really cheap good sets or just really cheap sets that you may want to stay away from, or they actually have some precision stuff as well. So for me, Draper is kind of like finding those sets that are really good deals. I'm not looking for, precision from Draper, and I'm not looking for the cheap stuff either. I'm trying to find those good deals for some decent quality stuff. And I believe this to be one of them. If you guys have used Draper, please let me know your guys' thoughts on them. So this is one that's, kind of really hard to mess up, a pick set, and they throw in a couple scrapers as well. Like I have the gear wrench scraper set and the gear wrench pick set. Really enjoy both of them. This is kind of nice because you kind of get a mix of both. It's really priced pretty well because both of those gear wrench sets are probably around, $60 for both of them, maybe a little bit more. And then the Tecton set, it's a 5-piece pick set that I really enjoy. It's a small pick set like these ones at the bottom here. It's a 5-piece, but they are made in the USA for $20. This one's a little bit more, but you're getting some of those larger, like hose removal picks. So 3 different, medium to larger picks, and then 2 scrapers, a short and a long. So here you can kind of see a little bit better. And I mean, the EVA foam tray is a really nice touch as well. Now, obviously, that's not for everybody. Some people enjoy EVA foam trays, some don't. Just depending on how much space you have, how big your toolbox is, can you afford taking up the space or not. And it also depends on the brand as well, who made the EVA foam trays. Sometimes they like to keep it nice and compact. Sometimes things are spread out way too much and just take up a lot of space. This one's kind of in between. They could be spaced a little bit closer together, save a little bit more space, but it's definitely not the worst I've seen. For under $30, I think it's a good set, and it is designed for as small as a 1/2-inch drawer. It's that dual color EVA foam, so when a tool is missing, you'll see the blue underside. So definitely something to consider. One of those products from Draper that are kind of a good deal, a good product for a good price. Here we're looking at something that maybe not everybody would really consider picking up, but if you build engines or you've built an engine, maybe you're doing a project car, or whether that be a street strip car or a track car, whatnot, these can be really handy. Even if you use this, 10 times over your lifetime, it's a good tool to have if you've sunk your time and money into something. This is an oil filter cutting tool. So this one is on the lower price end. I wanted to throw a couple different ones in, so we're going to look at this one. They go as low as $25. I believe that's the cheapest one I've seen, up to like $130, $140. But I wanted to kind of give you the low end and middle of the road one because, like I said, this isn't like something a lot of people are after. But if you've built an engine and you're breaking it in or you're running it hard, things like that, you always want to make sure that your oil, you always want to inspect your oil, make sure there's no, bearing material or shavings or anything like that in your oil. And draining your oil is one way to check it. You may find a little bit, but to really see what's running through your engine, taking a look inside of your oil filter is a really good way to determine what's going on inside that engine and if everything's okay. And basically you take your filter off, you throw it in this, you rotate it around. It's kind of, just like almost like a glass cutter. And it's just going to cut the top off the filter. You can pull the inside filter material out, and you can actually check to see what kind of material you have in there or if it's free of material. But like I said, this is on the lower end portion of the oil filter cutting tools. Now this one's okay because like there are some that are like this identical cutter from other companies. This is sold by, 10, 15 different companies. But some of them on the lower end will state that the cutting blade broke after 2 uses or whatnot. Well, at least this one is replaceable. Some of them are not, or not as replaceable as this one. And then you just simply screw down this shaft to tighten it onto the oil filter and proceed to cut it. So it's a pretty popular design. There's a lot of them out there like that. Here's the 10-pack of replacement cutting wheels. So at least you can get those, but seeing that they sell them by the 10-pack, I don't know if that's really a good thing to see or not. Like you see here, there's a few of them that are the exact same, just sold by other brands. And there are some other designs as well. I'm just going to show you one more design. This one's at $30, down from $37. It's got 4.5 stars at 10 ratings. And then here is the Jegs version. This is the oil filter cutting tool, up to 5.5-inch diameter oil filters. A little bit different design here. Overall, same function and everything like that, just slightly different design. And there's probably a good 5 to 10 different designs, all based around the same, idea. Oil filter sold separately. Well, that's good to know. But this one has 4.5 stars at 162 ratings and is $45. So a little bit more reviews and ratings on this one. And then they do get up there. There's like a Proform one for like $70 or $80. And then there's another brand. It's a racing brand I can't think of right now, but it's like $130, $140. If you've built your own engine, or you do that, or you've built a project car, you may be running hard, or, it all just depends on your scenario. These are a good thing to have on hand. And, they range anywhere from $25 to pretty dang expensive. So it all just depends on how often you would be using these tools. But I figured it was just something I would throw in just in case somebody watching is interested. Here's another Draper product. This is the long reach hook and pick set. This is a 6-piece set, so a little bit smaller than the last one. It's not going to include the scrapers or the large picks or hose removal tools. But this one is extremely shallow, good for 1/4-inch drawers. The same EVA foam tray with the dual color material and everything. $3.86 a piece, 4.5 stars at 70 ratings. And these picks actually remind me of my OEM Tools ones. Same handle, same. I'm almost positive they're the same. But these are long, and the OEM Tools one that I have are actually the O-ring and seal remover tools. But overall, same design, same thing. These are the long ones from Draper. So they are going to, since they're small picks, they're thin shafts, they are going to be flexible, but these are also picks that are used for small, precise little removals or whatever you're doing. Not normally with a pick this size you're going to be using a lot of leverage with. Just keep in mind with something this small, you are going to have some flex there. But overall, as far as my OEM Tools ones, they've been great. So I think this would be just fine. 6 different picks, and that is actually the only image they have of them. So here's a file set. They got the pick set back here. You can see it as well. So they're rated pretty highly and rated a decent amount, not a whole lot, but once again, I think this is another Draper product that falls into that category of something that isn't really something that you need super high quality for. So you get a pretty dang good quality for a good price. So that is definitely one to consider as well. And then next up, I wanted to show this product from Grip. This is a 3-piece dead blow hammer set. You get a 12-ounce brass hammer, a 1-pound ball peen hammer, and a 1/2-pound dead blow mallet. This is $26.29. It's got 4.5 stars at 5 ratings, so not a whole lot of ratings here. But it is a decent deal. I think it's a really good price, especially if you're just going to be using it at home or in the garage, DIY stuff. They're pretty good. I have a Grip hammer set, not this one. I have their 6-piece set, and I've had it for 6 years, and it's been fantastic here at home. I've beat them up, and they've survived. No, they're not the highest quality stuff available, but if you're looking to save some money and get something that you can just beat up and not worry about, these are some pretty good hammers, especially since you get a ball peen dead blow and a brass one. So if you want a non-sparking hammer, maybe you work around fuel or anything that you don't want to create a spark, these hammers are great for. You can either get a full-on brass hammer, or you can get something like this where you kind of got a dead blow on one side and then the brass on the other. But I wanted to mention this set because it is $26.29, and you will actually see this from a couple different companies. This exact same set sold for a little bit more expensive. So that's why I'm mentioning this one, because it's a pretty decent hammer set, especially for the price. Most times you're paying more for one hammer than this price for 3. So no, don't expect top of the line. Don't expect, Trusty Cook or anything like that quality. But you can expect it to take a beating, and at least if something bad does happen, it's not even $30. And like I said, I've had my grip hammers for 6-7 years and they've been fantastic. But like Performance Tool and another one of the AutoZone brands or O'Reilly brands or whatnot sells this exact same set. They're all the same, just different colored. So this one has 4.5 stars at 301 ratings at $33, down from $42 or $43, and then you got a 10% coupon here. But like I said, the grip set is the exact same thing, but it, basically $25. So it's a little bit cheaper than this, and it's the exact same set. So if you're considering, or you've considered maybe this set, just keep in mind that Grip does have one at a more affordable price. At least even if you just wanted to give them a try out to see, are they absolute trash or are they, a good find? And from my experience, for $25, even if it turned out to be a burn, the hammers last a year, then it is what it is. Now, obviously, if you're a person that uses these hammers day in and day out, this isn't the route that you're going to want to go. But if you're a DIYer that uses a hammer every now and then, you need to get some work done, I really believe that these are going to be just fine. And that grip set will save you a little bit money over this one and the other brand that I can't think of right now. But that's it as far as this week's Amazon tool deals. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please make sure to hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment down below in the comments if you guys have any brands that you would like to see in these future videos, any specific types of tools that you would like to see. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the tools that I listed today. And once again, if you guys haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I'll see you guys next time.